Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a pretty small week, but as always there's lots of great things to talk about. Gonna start with these guys. This is all new Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This is the first issue of the next ongoing Guardians of the Galaxy series. Number 19 of the last one was your last issue of the Brian Michael Bendis stuff. This one rolls out just in time for a little movie that's rolling out this Friday, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Stuff is tons of fun, just like the movie. And in other news, more Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Mother Entropy #1, a new mini-series that's rolling out from Jim Starlin, creator of Thanos, all-time great Jim Starlin. And Alan Davis, as a matter of fact, so it's got great art too. And even more Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Mission Breakout #1. This is the one-shot based on the especially cool Disneyland ride, or Disney ride, I should say. I guess there's one at Disney World too. I'm a huge Disney fan. Very excited that they're incorporating Marvel rides now. Super excited to check that out. But in even bigger news, this right here is Secret Empire #1. One of the hugest books in comics, one of the biggest things to roll out in a long time. Extremely controversial. Got a few copies of #0 left. You're going to want to catch up on some issues of Steve Rogers, Captain America, or just dive into that Secret Empire 0. Grab this giant size #1. Heavy stuff going on these days in the Marvel Universe. Everybody knows I'm a big Captain America fan. Am I angry about this? No, I'm reading it and I'm holding out till the last issue. Great stuff. Been really enjoying that. X-Men Gold #3. Rolling out the relaunch of all the X books. Cool Kitty Pryde cover there. And Jean Grey #1, because she finally gets her own book after like 50 years. Good stuff there. Black Bolt also gets a new #1. All kinds of Inhumans stuff rolling out these days. I've always liked Black Bolt, always liked the Inhumans, going back to the early days of the Fantastic Four. Really glad to see Marvel making better use of all those characters. Good stuff. Big week for Spider-Man too. This is your Miles book of the week. This book has been huge, probably equally popular to Amazing Spider-Man, maybe even more so. Spider-Gwen, speaking of extremely popular Spider books, can't say enough about that one. Spider-Man 2099 might be flying under your radar, but this one's been really solid, going all the way back to the very beginning. So grab the classic trade paperback to get familiar with the character, or just grab the first volume of the trade for the latest series. This book's been really cool. And Spider-Man Deadpool rounds out your Spider stuff and is your only Deadpool book for the week. Always funny stuff there. Champions, another recent huge hit for Marvel, with all of your new stars on there like Miles and Totally Awesome Hulk and all those good new characters there. Jessica Jones, Marvel's big TV star. It's one of your many Women of the Marvel Universe books these days, like Hawkeye or Unstoppable Wasp. This book's also been a lot of fun. This issue starts a new story arc. You can grab the Black Cat Pack for what will be Volume 1 if you've missed any of the other issues or missed her first appearance in All New Avengers 14. So I've been having a lot of fun with that one. Bullseye is your Daredevil book for the week. And Iron Fist, another one of Marvel's big TV stars these days. This is your third issue. Got a couple copies of 1 and 2 left if you get here fast. This book's been really cool. Kind of a slow build, but a lot of drama, a lot of action. Love me some Iron Fist. Nova, along with all your Guardians books, or your Space Knight book of the week. And Poe Dameron, speaking of Space Knights, that's your Star Wars book of the week. Encouraging you guys to have one or all of these Star Wars books on your list. This one, Star Wars, Darth Maul, Dr. Aphra. Good stuff. Great week for the Marvel guys. Huge week for the DC guys. Maybe you've heard of this guy. This is Batman 22, continuing the Button storyline that Red Hot doesn't even describe it. This is your cool lenticular cover. Lenticular. Say it with me. Lenticular. I'm Reverse Flash. I'm Batman. I'm Reverse Flash. I'm Batman. This one has been super cool. Huge spinning out of the DCU Rebirth stuff. Really doesn't need much introduction. Here is your standard cover. Still got some copies of Batman 21, Flash 21. You guys really want to get up on this if you're one of the 3 or 4 holdouts. See, there's somebody calling for lenticular right now. Bane Conquest, because Bane deserves his new mini-series. One of the coolest Bat villains there is. Probably the coolest modern Bat villain since Ra's al Ghul. Love me some Bane. Nightwing and Harley Quinn are your other Bat books for the week. Harley now has backup stories from Paul Dini. I think you know who Paul Dini is. Great stuff there. Superman starts a new story arc. This book has been super red hot these days as well. Everybody's reading the super books. So if you're one of the 3 people that isn't, maybe you want to jump in. Justice League also needs no introduction. One of the biggest books DC has. Green Arrow. Green Lanterns. And Aquaman. Been really digging this Aquaman title. Great covers, good stories, good art. Again, if you're one of the holdouts on this title, you may want to jump into the latest issue and see what I'm always yammering about. Cyborg and Deathstroke and The Fallen Rise of Captain Atom round out your DC proper. But as always, there's more DC stuff to talk about, like Bombshells, like The Flintstones. That's your Hanna-Barbera book for the week. Really been encouraging you guys to check out the Hanna-Barbera stuff like Flintstones or Future Quest, Wacky Raceland, Scooby Apocalypse, some of the crossovers that they did a couple weeks ago. Really good stuff. Injustice starts a new series. This is Injustice 2, based on the latest video game. Everybody's super into that. And Ever After is your Vertigo book of the week. Another thing I'm always encouraging you guys to do is have a Vertigo book on your list. Ever After spins out of all the old Fables stuff. Everybody loved Fables. And it's a great week for all the other guys too. Baltimore. It's my Mike Mignola book of the week. Not Hellboy, not Abe, but always creepy cool like everything that Mike Mignola does. Predator gets a new series this week. Everybody loves the new first issue for Predator. Dark Horse does a great job with their licensed stuff. And it's an excellent week for the Image guys. How about some Walking Dead? This is your latest issue of the biggest non-Marvel DC book in comics. Everybody's reading this. As I always say, if you're one of the people following this in trade paperback, catch up and follow the periodicals, because those cliffhanger endings, the drama, the suspense, everything that makes Walking Dead cool is even better in periodical comics. Paper Girls. It's your other Image book for the week. Youngblood #1 with this especially snazzy Rob Liefeld cover is your first issue. Gotta have it Image book of the week because you love Rob Liefeld. And Eternal Empire is your other first issue. Gotta have it Image book of the week because this one's by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn. You might know them from a couple of other books that they've done. I'm a huge fan of the Luna brothers, so I'm anxious to check this one out. G.I. Joe is my IDW book for the week. James Bond is my Dynamite book for the week because James Bond is awesome and is a property that totally deserves to be in comics. Dynamite, like Dark Horse, does an excellent job with their licensed stuff. Reggie and Me and Riverdale are my Archie books for the week because I've been talking up the things that Archie's been doing. One of the best publishers out there these days with Archie and Reggie and Josie and Afterlife, Riverdale. Good stuff. So if you aren't checking out the Archie stuff, what are you waiting for? And as always, a good week for the all ages stuff. Adventure Time. Avengers, Age of Ultron. Marvel has a good line of all ages stuff too, as DC does. Pick up some all ages stuff, superheroes for little ones. My Little Pony, because you love the ponies. And Uncle Scrooge rounds out your all ages stuff. So I've been saying what a great job that they've been doing with all the Disney stuff. It's great to see those guys back in comics. Lots and lots of great stuff. Some of the hottest books in comics this week. So make sure you get down to your shop, pick up something super awesome. And don't forget that this Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday. So make sure you get down here to Rock and Milpitas, get around to every comic shop you can. We're giving out big packs of free stuff, and you can choose more on top of the big packs. We got a huge back issue sale, 75% off everything in the back issue bins. It's Free Comic Book Day. So tell a friend, bring a family, get on down to every shop you can, because it's Free Comic Book Day this Saturday, May 6th. That's all we got for you for this week. You can check us out at blackcatcomics.biz, check out our Facebook page, check out our YouTube channel, check out our podcast at soundcloud.com, or just get on down here to Rock and Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.